This episode was incredible. Hi everyone, I'm Grayson, and if you're new to the channel, hi, welcome, and this is Grayson Talks Everything. Today we are going to be reviewing The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5, The Jedi, which by far is my favorite episode as the season is progressing. Do be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow my Instagram to get updates on when new videos are coming out and when they're being made, and also just to admire some art that I make, because I do make art on the side, which you can see some of it right here, and you can see the official Instagram page right here. Okay, let's get back to the video. So, Hollywood, for some time, has had a problem with creating strong, leading female action characters that everyone can get behind. I really think the only female character that has actually fully worked out was Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. And I gotta say, Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano is as well played, well acted, and as well written as Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. It was truly an incredible sight to see, like watching an action hero be born. And I really think everyone is in favor of this character and really likes this character, which is very rare nowadays. And I honestly hope that Disney makes the most out of this. I honestly feel like Zoe Saldana and Anna Diop walked so Rosario Dawson could sprint. Because Rosario is getting the amazing action sequences that Gamora respectively has not had, and the accurate costuming, even down to the orange skin that has escaped the live action Starfire. But to be fair, Rosario Dawson's performance is still missing some of the spunk that made Ahsoka such a likable and interesting character in the Star Wars animated series. Also, I strongly believe Rosario needs a little bit more fight training, because sometimes throughout the episode they would pull out and you could obviously see that was a stunt double doing some of the action set pieces, and especially some of the little flippy flips. I love like those little flippy flips scenes with the lightsabers that you can see in the prequel movies and some of the animated series. I really like those. But I did like the scenes where she was using the Force because of her hand gestures were so sharp and on point. I thought that was truly amazing. And yeah, so I feel like if the Star Wars team gives Rosario Dawson a couple of more months worth of training and make the character a little more spunky, Ahsoka will probably be one of the best female characters in Star Wars. And she will be ready for a Disney Plus spin-off show that I've heard rumblings about that is in the works. And you can kind of already see that through the episode that they're using this as a launching pad for her spin-off, which kind of upsets me because a lot of these recent episodes in season 2 have been increasingly being seen as launching pads for just other Disney Plus spin-off shows. But yeah. And if that's all we see of Boba Fett, that one little cameo, I'll really be upset. So yeah. But it's also clear that they're starting to create a storyline where Ahsoka goes after Thrawn from the animated series as well, who I'm sure will look amazing in live action. On that note, everything else about Ahsoka in this episode was perfection. It was like a literal moving art piece. From the orange skin and the cobalt blue eyes being lit up by her two lightsabers, to her cloak, and to her detachable sleeveless turtleneck, which looked great on her. It was all just a thing of beauty. This is the live action heroine both Hollywood and Star Wars has desperately been looking for, after Wonder Woman, of course, as they have failed to generate such female characters in their respective brands. It also helps that she doesn't look like every other female character in the Star Wars universe. She is so vibrant and such an interesting character that I honestly think that she is movie ready, and I would not be like I would not oppose to her showing up in a new Star Wars movie because she's just that vibrant of a character. Now, back to the episode as a whole. I truly, truly love the fact that the Mandalorian is really a father figure to Grogu. I do not like that name. I really much prefer Baby Yoda to Grogu. But I like the character so much they can call him whatever they want to, quite frankly. And if, or more likely, when Grogu reaches out to the Force at that Jedi temple that was mentioned in this episode, so and what they said in this episode is that, well, what Ahsoka said is that when he reaches out at that Jedi temple, or like the remnants of it for the Force, it will channel the Force and will call out another Jedi that will come looking for him. And who could come looking for him? Well, that could be Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels. That would be awesome to see. And or maybe a young Luke Skywalker to connect it to the sequel trilogy, which could be equally awesome. It could it could connect the Mandalorian to the greater Star Wars universe. It's also clear that Grogu is also being set up to be a child of two worlds, the Mandalorians and the Jedi, two enemy groups that come together to create one of the coolest Star Wars characters of all time. I also think that the ways of the Mandalorian and that level of discipline will help channel Grogu's fear and attachments so that he doesn't go to the dark side and stay on the right path of basically just righteousness. Because that was the main reason Ahsoka did not want to train him in this episode, which I thought was interesting due to her connection with Anakin, aka Darth Vader. Now, with a female lead character and a female lead villain fighting in the Magistrate's Garden at the end of the episode, it felt very much like Kill Bill in the coolest way possible. Their fight scenes were impressively choreographed and the lighting was excellent. And Michael Baines, I don't know how you pronounce that. He made a nice sort of cameo, like he was in the entire episode, but he did not get a lot to do, but he was great in it. He had like some of the best lines and he used the most out of his time with, well, basically he did not get a lot of time to do, but he used the most of it. So that was nice. And he never even overplayed his hand, so that was also really cool as well. This was just a fantastic episode of The Mandalorian. I will always say this about The Mandalorian. I hope they fix this in season 3, though. It takes them a long time to really rev up to get to the main plot and just the main senses of the story that could kind of lose not really like diehard fans, but just like regular fans of the material. Like some of my friends have already just like dipped like not even halfway throughout season 2 and just never want to come back to it because it's just so boring, because it's just slow. But hopefully after this it revs up and gets to where it needs to be going. But I'm excited for the next episode. So that's my review of The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5. What did you think? Share your thoughts down below and don't forget to subscribe to Greyson Talks Everything. And also follow my Instagram where you can get more updates on when I'm posting and making videos and to just admire some art. Alright, see y'all later.